everyone to Allegiant Stadium. Today, a pair of rivals from the AFC West between the Denver Broncos and the Las Vegas Raiders. Final month to push for the playoffs or start preparing for the future. Here we go in Week 14. Fielded just shy of the end zone. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. There's the fake. Here's Nix. Complete out to the right side. And he's going to be pushed down up near that 40-yard line. It's a gain of 17 on that one. The Broncos will have a first down.
Dude, I can promise you that's one of those play-action plays they've left over the week during practice. The both quarterback and tight end went to bed last night thinking, man, I hope this one's called. And when it is, I hope you have just a little space to operate. That play-action works beautifully, and the tight end, the beneficiary.
They run it. Here's R.J. Harvey. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line either. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
You know, Kate, during draft season, I was talking to an NFL GM, and he said, you know what, in time, we're going to realize tackles for loss is just as big a deal as sacks. Sacks get so much of the popularity. Tackles for loss, when you knock that offense backwards, I promise you, in time, we'll be keeping a closer eye on plays like that one.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Shotgun snap to Nix. As a man, that's Cortland Sutton. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Nix. Headed out right. Massive throw. Corner of the end zone. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. That's going to be something to watch as this game goes on, Brock. We know they like to take their shots throughout.
Yeah, and we know this league today, Kate, loves to play that umbrella coverage, right? Try to keep everything in front of them. Yeah. The only way you're going to get behind them is to take shots like that one.
And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. That was Tyree Wilson in on the tackle.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
So now here's 3rd and 5. Out of the gun, it's Nix. That one finds his man, Ingram. He gets in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos start the game off right with a 6-0 lead. Point after try is good by Lutz. And the Broncos will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Raiders nothing.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10. First carry here for Ashton Genty. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and
cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
Here we go, here we go. Get ready to get set up. We're good. 49, flip her off, 49.
Genty on the draw. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. 5 yards on that play, and enough for a new set of downs.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
Hey, here we go, hey.
Play action, here's Smith. One's on the mark, Jacoby Myers. And he's taken down as he takes this to the 38. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. If you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
Ready?
On first down, Genty escapes a defender. And he's going to get forward for a gain of about 7 on that run. It's 2nd down.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine. And that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
Hey, we go, Salon!
Here's 2nd and 2. Caught. Trey Tucker makes the play. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
What a great throw to a nice route and catch to move the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's 1st and goal.
Hey, we go, Salon! 390%!
Here's Genty. And he won't challenge for the goal line. The stop made at the 4. Give him a couple on the run, and it's now 2nd and goal.
Just everybody in the huddle on the sidelines sure wanted a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot, and can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal.
Ready?
Gets it again. And he's not going to make it. Made a little progress, but they stall him at the 2. Defense making a couple of good stops here. This brings up 3rd and goal.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
On 3rd and goal, Smith. Looking touchdown, but can't connect.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
And they apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it.
390%!
Smith will go on 4th down. Intercepted in the end zone. Pencertan has it.
Hey, listen, whether he swatted that down or made the pick, either way, this defense is going to be celebrating one heck of a goal line stand. But I'll tell you this, that pick, what it does, Kate, it plants a little seed of doubt in that quarterback's mind the next time he's down there.
First play of the drive. Massive hit. The ball is out. And the Raiders get to it. And they stop him before he gets much on the return.
These last few minutes make me want to look away. A really rough series of events here for an old retired quarterback to watch.
Wish you could see him up here. All these turnovers not doing it for you, partner?
Well, the interception, I mean, start there. But immediately then fumbling the ball right back over, that's none too good either. And they know they just fumbled away a critical opportunity.
That's taken in nicely by Brock Bowers. And he's going to have him a first and goal from the 4 as he goes out. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happens.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game. And you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal.
Here we go. We're not even set.
Shotgun snap to Smith. And in for the touchdown. The Raiders reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Daniel Carlson on for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Raiders tie this game 7-7. We've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. He's going to field this at the 2. Jukes one defender. This makes it up to the 25. It's the end of the first in this AFC West showdown. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this. We're back, and it is Broncos football as we resume. They'll get to work here, first and 10. Nix now on first and 10. He rolls to his right. He finds Ingram working downfield here. And he has it down near the red zone, just outside the 20.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw when you throw it that deep outside the numbers that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
They get about 6 on this run, and more importantly, Brock gets him into the red zone.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Escapes the pocket. And the coverage just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, well, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw away.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Oh, I said, away, hey,
Shotgun handoff for Dobbins. And he takes this one in for the Denver touchdown. The Broncos take a second quarter lead. J.K. Dobbins with the touchdown. Watts there to tack on the extra point. And the Broncos break that tie and now lead by 7. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. To return, here's Raheem Mostert. And this drive will start inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Now first run of the game is Amir White. And the hit helps send him out of bounds there after he picked up 7. 2nd and 3.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate, but it's such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Here we go, hey. 390%.
From the 31. We're downfield and Myers has it. He's going to have this one down to the 37. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play, and that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
This is ahead for about 5. Brought down by the first-time All-Pro, Nick Bonito.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
This is Gentile on 2nd. Room to run inside the 20. And he's all the way down the 10-yard line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
I love these inside runs. Don't get away from them. You never know. You think it's going to be a short little gain, and then boom, you get the right blocking, a possessed running back, you get some serious yards on the table.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. From the red zone now. Flushed out of the pocket. And look at the footwork there. Touchdown. The Raiders can tie it up in a second after cutting into the lead. Carlson to tack on the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Raiders tie things up at 14. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Return starts at the 3. And he gave it his best to get to the 25, just a step or two short of it. He's out along the 24-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. Giving this to Harvey. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Kid, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlake, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for loss.
Here's 2nd and 11. He finds his running back, R.J. Harvey. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
Gotta be a pretty good actor. Gotta be pretty good at selling to that defense. Now, that's a drop back pass. When you get a big play on a screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
They send the tight end in motion. On 1st down, it's Nix. He beams one deep right side. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
You know what I like about this shot down the field, Kate? It keeps the defense honest. They know defensively, if we overcommit, we could get burned deep.
2nd down, give to Harvey. He's running forward, halted after a couple of yards. Stopped by the unmistakable Max Crosby. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8. So it's the 2-minute warning here from Allegiant. And it's the Broncos. Needed 8 on 3rd down. Nix from the gun. Connecting on the slant. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Nix with it on first. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him, so it'll be second down. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Bronco. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. But at that defense, it's flying around and making the play. Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Throwing again. Here's Nix. Finds him over the middle. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Broncos will have a first down.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day one install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
And he will score. It's a Denver touchdown. The Broncos get some late points and the lead. It's a Troy Franklin touchdown. Going after try is good by Lutz. And the Broncos break that tie and now lead by 7.
Raiders 14. Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Mostert on the return. Making some progress here. An excellent effort there. Sets him up almost at midfield.
When you get contributions like that and you kick off the returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. This play is going to be a give to Jency. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Second and 6.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, and really create some indecision now defensively.
Raiders moving quickly, trying to get set as the clock continues to run.
That's good for a Las Vegas.
And they're going to get up to it and spike it. That's going to stop the clock. Second and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. From the gun, Smith. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left. Trying to find Brock Bowers. And that brings up 4th and long.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It would be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
All right, now a timeout is called. 9 seconds to go in this half. So now on 4th down, the Raiders elected to send Daniel Carlson out for the field goal. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. looks good. Not by much, but it's indeed good. Bottom left. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
I don't think there's any question. This is going to be a close game when it's all said and done because it's awfully tight here at the half. And that field goal, that gives them a little more confidence running into the locker room.
He'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
One last play before the break. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he stopped on a nice gain on what is the final play of this first half. Controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. Returning it from the 4. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Las Vegas offense is set. First and 10. Giving this to Genty. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffle around here in the playbook. Aggressive call on second.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's second and 7.
Hey, trio left. Hey, here we go. Hey, there we go.
Another give here to Genty. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's tight call, but offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down. Just get to a manageable third down, but instead to move the chains, that is one disheartening look on that defense.
Here we go. Here we go.
They go play action. Here's Smith. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Ball still on that 34-yard line, second and 10. The give now to White. Has a lane past the 45. Past the 35. And he takes this all the way down to the 24-yard line. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that's good for a Raiders first.
Coming off that carry, I'd go right back to him. Not a hot hand on the field right now. Get that man the rock.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
Here we go.
First down, Smith to throw. Buying some time right. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's second and 1. Out of the gun, here's Smith. He just got rid of it, Brock, but he was still in that tackle box. This is going to draw the flag. Well, I've always wanted to ask this, and this feels like the perfect moment, Brock. Is there ever a time where a quarterback feels intentional grounding is actually worth it?
No. I don't think so. Not for your team, not for your play caller, not for your coach, not for the game situation. There really isn't a time. You've got to find an outlet, somewhere to throw that ball away safely.
Throwing on third, Smith. Has room him into the secondary. Touchdown! The Raiders take the lead right away in half number 2. So an absolutely beautiful throw there, finding his man in space who turns it into 6.
Yeah, they really took advantage there, Kate, of some soft coverage. You want that on that corner route. Plenty of space for that route to develop. Great execution, and it pays off with the touchdown.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Putting a receiver in motion. 1st and 10. It's Harvey. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mocked up, too.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear a lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Second and 10 now. Dumps it off to his running back. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
On 3rd down, here's Nix. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. He'll throw it. Hits him on the end route. As we kind of expected, it does not work out. Surprised to see him go for it. They're headed off after they turned it over on downs. Markers reset, ball at the 37.
Here we go.
On 1st down, here's Smith. That's complete to Bowers outright. He's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Line.
Genty from the gun. This is going to take him into the red zone. He's down at the 16-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's a Vegas 1st down.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the 1st down. He got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Don't go against the grain and taking off your damn head. I'm running up this door, I almost broke my damn leg. Got her broke, they damn weird. Them little mama betters, but they diamonds.
They'll come up 1st and 10. Back to Genty. So calling a half dozen on that run block. It's 2nd down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
This throw is caught. And they'll have a pick of a 3, which is good enough to make it 1st and goal.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Throwing is Smith. Brought in by his back here. It's Genty. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
You know, I've learned over the years, defensively they call that the camera club. How many different guys can get rallying to the football? So that last shot you see on camera, you see as many defenders keeping that to a 0-yard gain. That's well done defensively.
Shotgun give here to Genty. And he won't challenge for the goal line. The stop made at the 4. Only a yard on the game there, and now it's going to bring a 3rd and goal from the 4.
When you getting a little bit closer, but you can feel the pressure starting to mount. Unless you're committed to playing 4 downs here, this becomes a critical 3rd down call.
Couldn't get it the last 2 snaps. Another shot at 6 here on 3rd and goal.
Hey, look!
Smith setting the throw. And that's caught. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. This one's going to bounce into the end zone and will end as a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Now motion him out of the backfield. On 1st and 10, here's Nix. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Raiders take over on his 5th interception of the season. He was trying to fit it into a window in the zone coverage, but by the time he let it go, boy, Brock, that lane had closed, and someone was there to make a play on it.
Now, what you're trying to do in zone coverage defensively is make that quarterback see a window that isn't actually there. And as soon as he takes the bait and sends it over the middle, well, you got 1, 2, 3 defenders all there in range.
Oh, they got it. Intercepted along the goal line. And the Broncos get it back on the final play of the quarter. A nice takeaway to end that 3rd quarter. And they're going to have a new possession waiting to start the 4th. It's Broncos football. They're on a mission here. They trail entering the 4th. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it's going to be 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
Empty backfield now. The running back motions out left. Again on 2nd and 10. Nix. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Cortland Sutton, the man he was after. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. They kick the running back in motion. 3rd and long for him here. Escapes the pocket. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
3 straight passes have hit the ground, but here we go. They're going for it on 4th. Desperation time here. Put the body on the line for his team. That'll be a 20-yard hit on 4th down, Brock, and it keeps this drive moving. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Give up the middle to Harvey. And that carry only gets 1 on the punch up the gut.
They got some positive yards. That's a good thing. With too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs, gets the better defenses in this league.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Tight end going in motion here. Shotgun snap to Nix. Throwing the out route complete. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns. He puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
Nix took out wide, complete. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the 12-yard line.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Bombers. Chill.
Nix from the gun. Pressure comes, and he's taken down. The Raiders got him. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends him backwards and hit a 3rd down.
You get into the red zone and every detail matters. It matters on the whole 100 yards. But Kate, once you get inside this red zone, it is so critical. And let's tip our cap to the defense on the details, creating that sack.
3rd and long for Nix. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
Williams on for the field goal. A 36-yard attempt.
Kicked well, and this is good! And it pulls them back within 1 score here in the 4th.
This Mick there, they had to have that one. It really does set up a judgment call down on the field. This is where special teams coach and head coach are talking about game management. You've got 3 timeouts left, so you really can write either script you want. Onside kick or send it deep.
And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone, so we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Play action. Here's Smith. This one finds Thornton. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Put the ball in your hands, number 1. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
New set of downs for him at the 38. And go play fake here with Smith. He sends this one to the end zone. And that one's picked off in the end zone. But no, incomplete, folks. He wasn't able to stay in bounds.
2nd down and 10.
Yeah, I understand why this crowd and these fans were celebrating a touchdown, but not so fast. Catch, and that looked good. But you got to get both feet down, too.
They did it! He made the interception! Jonte Barron has it.
Not just a bad decision, frankly. It really is a quarterback in this moment of the game. You got to know it's not a time to take a risk. Cannot be throwing out life preservers and giving that other team, your opponent, a chance like he just did.
They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready, bring down.
This offense has now left some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Bombers.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. That's into the hands of Franklin. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front, they gave the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
They'll motion him out of the backfield left. Looking to throw. Chased out to his right. We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Vegas. Broncos losing by 7. Deficit is 7, so they have to convert here on 4th down.
Captain. Hold on a second. Hey. Away. Hey, wait. Hey, check motion man. Put your hands on him. Get hands on motion.
To throw. And it's incomplete. They tried with their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
They're going to pass it here. Taking a big shot for the end zone. We put way too much on that one, Brock. Over the end zone and out.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? ODB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
They give up the guts. It's Genty. And he can't get there, but what a game. Down to the goal line. He's pushed out just a couple yards short. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
First down. First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Genty is in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the 4th. Carlson now to add one more. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Raiders double their lead to 14.
Raiders 38. Broncos 24.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. To throw, here's Nix. Finds the in route complete. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Broncos have to hurry here. Clock still running.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 42-yard line.
From the 42. Cut for big yards on the right side. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos now within 1 score in the 4th.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with a receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
That one splits the uprights. And the Broncos chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. Approaching the final minute here. They need to find a way to defy the odds and get this back. Are able to secure the kick. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Needed to try it. We all get it, but didn't work. Still now have those 3 timeouts to fall back on.
They did need to try it, but I think there is a school of thought of, hey, also kick it deep with those 3 timeouts. So now your defense can't give up a yard. Right now, you've really burdened your defense to get a quick stop, and make sure they do not give up any yardage to this opposing offense.
Let's go defense. 1st and 10, it's a gift to White. And they get him for a loss. That's a big one, Brock, and might see them burn a timeout. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. Again, this is White. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Good gain on 2nd down. Timeout taken by the defense. Their second.
A 1-yard pickup.
And they'll have just one left to burn now.
13.
Let's see what they went with on third down.
Hey, here we go, hey. Green Acres, shot.
He's back to throw. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off with that gain. The defense takes its third and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. The new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Running from the pistol here with Jency. And he's able to manage a couple on that run. Now after that play, we've got somebody shaken up, and you don't want to see serious injury in the midst of their playoff push. He's being looked at here. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Hey, here we go. 13 next. Green Acres, shot. Touch shot.
The pistol, here's White. Not much space available there, maybe 2. That brings up third down.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Ready. Touch shot.
Here's White again. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. He's got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with the 1st and goal.
That's good.
The Black Hole can take that party over to the Vegas Strip as the Raiders win at home. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, Hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happened over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense, you know you got to be on your game. And this offense certainly was today.
So for Brock Heward, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Raiders winners as we bid you farewell from Las Vegas.
Fall back, yeah, get back, doo-doo-doo. Fall back, yeah, get back, doo-doo-doo. Fall back, yeah, get back, doo-doo-doo. Fall back, yeah, get back.
Ball like yellow on leaves. Ball like an all-white shirt, no sleeves. Tell her, put it like me. Blowing a coffee, is asleep. You weak, chic. The webby, look at the boots, fleet. Headache, got a hook till she give me a headache. Send me a text, I ain't reading no essay.
Fall back, yeah, get back. Fall back, yeah, get back. Back, 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 back. Fall back, 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 back.
I only like bad, but a thick, it's a big, it's a no, as long as she can really Listen, I don't mean to call you up, cause I don't know that. And if I never call you again, that mean you throw back. We only met once, but we like we go back, way back. When it now we on track, but you can never ever be my man. You a whole snap, you said it on your IG page. I ain't say that, like say that, lay back. In the back of the Maybach, play that. You see J that, I be in the streets like a straight rat. I will never be with a ring, cause he ain't finna take half. I be on my kid, one girl, one side, in a dope, sending me a text like she misses. The only way she getting back in it.
Fall back, yeah, get back. Fall back, yeah, get back. Back, 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 back.
You heard heard about a man, the lift controller, the lever king. I told you, hop in and let the journey begin. I really wanna be like him. I wanna be like him. Forget about that. Hands up in the sky, and we keep getting. And let you down.